Shit. Still fucked. Come on. Are you fucking...
What are you crying about?
You should have a big ass. It's enough for you.
You can't be serious.
It's enough for you.
Put it down. Give me one of these. Fixed.
What a beautiful world, and I see the love in everything, and everyone. When I'm digging so deep, oh, the time will come. It all feels like gold. Told to me, might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold.
Garland, Sexton, Martin. This is the Cavs, bro. We're playing the Cavs.
Sing it.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Bro, I hope Jamar Chase is gone.
Cade, what do you think?
Up next, the Nets taking on the Pacers. For Brooklyn, what a nice start to the campaign, winning 4 of their first 5. Pacers, Nets, tip-off just moments away.
Okay, so no limit leaders, so that's good. That's good, Keith. Let's go. Because I haven't bought.
And, hey, Allie.
V8 technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at Brooklyn, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, Indiana, a game back.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now Indiana's starting group. Colin Sexton out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Martin in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Here's Martin. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Pass to Adebayo. Thompson outside to the inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Thompson. Ayton's got 5 points.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Here's Garland. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Sexton, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touches. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Tucker comes in for Adebayo. White, he's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Zeller's checked in for Allen. Brown comes in for Bogdanovich. Thibault, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Dosunmu in for Garland.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
Van Vliet outside with the drive, and they pick up 2.
They're really working the paint now.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Dosunmu. Lets it fly. Brooklyn with the board. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Dosunmu. Cody Zeller is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. Pass to Zeller, outside Thybulle. Here's Dosunmu. Takes the 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
White, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Nice shot by Kennard.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
You know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Ayton, he's checked in for Whiteside. Adebayo comes in for Tucker. Thompson, he's checked in for Kennard. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for White.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. Now, when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Sexton. And here's Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Thybulle. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Van Vliet. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Second time in a row.
Thompson right side. Fires from the corner. And the jumper is good. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Sexton. Shoots over Thompson. And Ayton pulls it down.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking, and he gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Thompson against Sexton. Over Adebayo. Here's Allen. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10. A big... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Thompson in a shooting guard. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Sexton misses.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Thompson passes to Ayton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Ayton's got 9 points. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Brooklyn making some changes. Whiteside comes in for Ayton, and it's White in for Klay Thompson. Sellers checked in for Indiana. Dosunmu comes in for Sexton.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Garland, the pass to Zeller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in this draft, but more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
Brown, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Kennard. Whiteside finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Whiteside. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Nets lead by 13.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Zeller pass to Garland. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding. And getting his arms up and denying shooting.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault, he's checked in for Indiana. And the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's gotten his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by White. Pass to Zeller. No good. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Kennard left side. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Dosunmu. Looking to end the run. Pure from three-point range. Dosunmu's got his second bucket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Brooklyn liking their chances, ending the quarter with... Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Dosunmu is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovic able to put points on the board.
Rejected by Allen. To the paint. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Van Vliet, the pass to Kennard. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Garland's checked in for Indiana. And Allen gets it to go.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Kennard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kennard's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Pass to Garland. Inside, here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. Brooklyn with the board. They led by as many as 18. Kennard on the wing. 1:19 left to play in the fourth. Shoots over Thybulle. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And so they'll win the first of 3 games in this season series. That 1-0 lead should give them a nice confidence boost the next time they go up against Indiana.
Offensive rebound. Ayton finds Kennard. And the jumper from the wing offline.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Sexton misses. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Here's Kennard. Here's Ayton. Back to Adebayo.
Oh, my.
Can't connect from long distance. Here's Sexton. And that one hits the back iron. Kennard against Garland. Kennard outside. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Hard to catch me fumbling, jet black heart beneath that sundress. Sold out tour pit stop in London town. Ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. Yeah, right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. I don't wanna ever leave. Never ride in a limousine before your whole car's empty. You took a shot for the magazines, yeah. Another John Kennedy. Why so upset? I ain't never let him touch you. Got us in the flesh, no yelling what's new, shawty. Don't wanna party, meet me at the bottom. Buckle in, break my hand. Hanging too tight, wouldn't ever leave. Like a fruit fly, give me something sweet. You can try and hide me. You're working on, I need you to cigarette. Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running. Ain't no way I'm running. I don't wanna ever leave. Never ride in a limousine before the whole empty. You playing Blossom MV, yeah. When the lights out, let's begin. 200 miles so empty, baby. Right like besties, yeah. Do you even need a reason, baby? Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running now.
Oh, she's from Benson.
Freaky girl, every sign. I'm gonna try and get it right this time. I just really need a place and time. I was just
this may be dumb.
I wanna rock right now this time. Let it taste it fine. Can't afford no more wasted time. I'm trying to show you being patient and not my vibe. Not my vibe. I'm trying to link on some ASAP vibes. I ain't never really had a patient side. I'm trying to rock right now if the time is right. Time is right to make you and I the thing that lasts through the night. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So we still care. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man
Fuck this Jenny.
with money, but I can't be there. So we still care. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Maybe they'll give us a little bit of a budge if we win.
Freaky girl, Libra sun.
That seems pretty good.
But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
Consistent.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I
You're
appreciate
so
it.
inconsistent. This boy's shooting like 40 from the field.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the side.
Kevin, thanks.
Clearly, David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Anunoby. Bogdanovich is out there with Simmons. Then there's Wiseman. And it's KD in at the 4 slot. And looking at the Nets, Klay Thompson is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Adebayo in at the 4. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you know, hope they forget about it, or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from KD. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
And the defense of Adebayo. Top-notch, Steve. All NBA level.
And Kevin, and he's still improving. Bam Adebayo, as you know, has great timing and reach. He can act as a rim protector, but he can still switch out and hang with the guards.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Anunoby finds Simmons. The 3. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Durant trying to break free, and he comes up with the deuce.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Kennard kicks to Thompson. Oh, good on the 3. Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
And that one goes out of bounds. Just touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a new group in for the Nets. Whiteside's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Bam Adebayo. Derek White's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jake Crowder's checked in for Durant. Osman comes in for OG Anunoby. LeVert's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Connects from three-point range. Kennard's got 6 points.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
VanVleet against Nunn. A rebound by the Nets.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Whiteside. He kicks it to White. Second chance shot. Let's keep it alive. In the corner, it's VanVleet. Tucker finds Kennard. It's White on the wing. Here's Whiteside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Whiteside is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Kennard in at the 3. And Luke Kennard signing a 4-year deal at the end of 2020. Steve, this team feels he can be a big part of their future.
The eyes of the contract.
It's a 3-point game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Wiseman. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look. But the defense was right on him.
Kennard finds VanVleet. Back to Kennard. VanVleet passes to Kennard. Over none. Kennard's shot is off.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Driving inside, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Tucker off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons trailed by 3. And the wide open shot from Crowder sinks the triple. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Whiteside inside. He's covered by Wiseman, and it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by White. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Nunn kicks to Crowder. White against LeVert. Good on the bucket. LeVert's got his first points of the night.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Now Kennard. He's got 8.
Oh, he's going to pass.
And here's LeVert. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Thompson inside the line. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. We've got Durant. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Detroit.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Pass to Simmons. The Pistons working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
You must box out Kevin Durant. When you don't, he gobbles up second chance opportunities.
Fantastic.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Adebayo with the drive. Thompson looking for an opening. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And Brooklyn making a change. Van Vliet's checked in. LeVert's checked in for Detroit. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 1. 13 feet away. Detroit, no good that time either.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Thompson passes to Adebayo. And there's the pass to Ayton. Bogdanovich with it. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And Adebayo sends it back.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Pass to Ayton. Thompson against Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Van Vliet against LeVert. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. The drive by Thompson. Van Vliet wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Durant way outside. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thompson is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Back to Adebayo. Down low. And it's Ayton missing. The Pistons trailing. And Bogdanovich kicks to none. Passes it to Anunoby. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk.
There's no instant replay. Dang it.
Talk it over. They're down by 5. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for Detroit. Weissman's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey's just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment you take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Durant, the pass to Simmons. And Katie, here we go. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets to Ayton. The pass to Thompson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Brooklyn leading by 8. Oh, 8 in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
A nice shot by Katie.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Thompson for the triple. And they'll get another chance. Adebayo passes to Thompson. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Now here's Durant. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For great.
Yeah, boy.
I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics. Now I've been jumping the shit. Girl, she been playing on both sides. I wonder what she keep talk to be playing the back of her mind. So you can tell me don't. Could be saying they don't know, but I'm on all the playlist. 5 to the bench because of the toe. Girl, you know I ain't on bad luck. She been giving me bad luck, so I get it and go. She wanna back up, keep getting that cash up and get back on the road. Whipping the bench truck, me and Shawty been clicked up, but they say she up talking my business. Now she popping up. She be taking up. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a clothesline my mind, thinking that he owned it. He be on soft, coming grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with it, and we all going to get it, going to get it. You can't stop it, out of pocket.
Screw you, I don't want them.
But you not. I'm the type it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I be the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Let's see.
Whenever I see you, I melt, yeah. Feelings like that I haven't felt in a lifetime. It seems these
Still JJ?
days you had to go and throw that all away. Dealing with the cards you was dealt with. Your mama's still giving you Looking like ain't much changed.
Shit, you don't need to look minutes. Clay does. Luke
Really
does.
took me for granted. We were supposed to build a palace. Wishing we were 16 again. Smelling your scent, I'm breathing in. Girl, you really did me damage. I knew I wanna get married. Fairy tale needed this. Girls like you are my weakness. You left me for dead. Show yourself instead.
Oh, I got more of them. Let's see. There we go.
Relationship went Titanic. On me it was tragic. Switched up on me, you're manic. You ain't never had no manners. Took a long time to forgive you. Nights like these I miss you. Hit a shark. Nah, yeah, I really left you in a whirlwind. I'm sorry. We used to skip class. Night would fall, we sneak up out the house. Now this ain't a pile of lost and found. Oh yeah, it is. You left me for dead. Showed yourself instead.
The small forward. Powerful. Murray. Oh, we play LeBron. That's it, just LeBron. It's just LeBron. Well, Keldon Johnson, but
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 223. What do you think of the game thus far? You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so.
Better in all aspects.
Exactly. For sure.
Hold up, I got a snap.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Charlotte, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
You know, for Brooklyn, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point. Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. They've got Gary Trent, Keldon Johnson out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bam Adebayo is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Klay Thompson, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
The white.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Down low. Adebayo's double. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
James passes to Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Pass to James. Up and over Kennard. Howard, the pass to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. And the Nets with possession here. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Murray passes to Howard. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
James passes to Johnson. Inside, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
And that one's good. James.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Murray finds Johnson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Atlanta, Keldon Johnson. Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Whiteside, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Adebayo. White, he's checked in for Kennard. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Howard. O'Neal comes in for LeBron. Hields checked in for Trent. And it's Thomas in for Jamal Murray. And Johnson drops them both. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Kleba. And the Nets get it back. Van Vliet on the wing.
Is this Isaiah Thomas?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Hield. From deep 3-point range. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets up 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is settled.
Sure. You know, we had some, you know, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, you know, what coaches asked us to do.
Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
He hit me with this glove.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. O'Shea Brissett out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Thomas in at the point. From about 19. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leader. In the 3rd spot, Fred Van Vliet.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Thomas. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Lopez from the arc. A rebound by Redick. And lead left side. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
You love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Brooklyn calls timeout. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was
I'm going to get off in 12.
pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
Here's Murray. The Nets making their last shot. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander finds White. Pass to Ayton. Adebayo with it. Here's Kennard. 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Left side Murray. Over Ayton. Murray, no good.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
White, good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now James. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the half. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. And he can't get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn. Found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them. And that...
Hey, what's you doing? Give my pillow a hug?
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Klay Thompson is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. The Nets with the lead. Thompson finds Adebayo. And here's Kennard. On the wing, Thompson. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
Before it doesn't get here in time.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. That knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. Now from outside the arc. Buries it from 3. James has got 7.
Boy, you've got to prevent LeBron James from getting comfortable out there. He is an accomplished, opportunistic scorer.
And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. James passes to Trent.
Well, I got a fuzzy one. And
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. And the layup is good by Johnson. And the Hawks lead by 1.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo from long range. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
I thought we were winning that.
Pass to Murray. Here's James. Defended by Kennard. To the inside. Murray. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness. The ability to score when it's not simple.
Oh, Thompson from deep 3-point land. The long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter. James passes to Howard. Murray with it. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Got it.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Trent against Thompson. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Kennard. Misses off the left iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Hawks on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got Brook Lopez. LeBron James out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Thomas in at the point. James with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Back to James. Offensive board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by White. And the Nets lead by 4.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The Hawks shooting it at 52%. James outside. Pass to Thomas. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Fires in the triple. Thomas has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Releases. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1:25 left in the final quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Allie, thank you. Here's Johnson. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Throws it up high. Count it.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Murray. And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Adebayo from long range. Oh, he buried the 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right. I'll probably get back on later tonight. Deuces.